loss, and that brings us to today's game. This is regular season game 39 of 44. The B-Wolves are 500 baseball team, 19 and 19, contact specialists, going against the Water Bullets for 16 and 23 extreme speed demons. The starting pitcher for the B-Wolves tonight is going to be Deshaun Levon. He throws the ball he's mostly accurate. Not a whole lot of speed, not a whole lot of movement, but he's pretty accurate. He's got a 3-3 record on the season, so he's hoping to get a winning record at the same time the B-Wolves may get the first winning record of the season this late. He's got a 5.56 ERA and a 1.46 WHIP.
Yeah, and I think if Deshaun Levon can do that, he joins a couple, at least one, possibly two more B-Wolf pitchers who are moving into the more wins than losses column. So, yeah, that's great going as we head toward the playoffs. Notable players for the B-Wolves, obviously Alora Franco, the first baseman. She's been there since she came on, which was a little bit after the beginning of the season. She was a mid-season pickup, but she's been aces since then. She's got great power. She's got exceptional power, great ability to connect at home plate, and she's got great speed on the base pass. Just a really good all-around player. She's hitting 368 on the season with 5 home runs. Buster Biggs in left field, who, is just chewing it up and spitting it out, Tom. I can't even explain the tear that Buster Biggs has been on over this last 11 games, possibly even more. But Buster Biggs, the left fielder, has very good power, very good ability to connect, and very good speed on the base pass. He's hitting 419 on the season, 7 home runs. And then Bertha Banks, the stalwart third baseman, she is locked in right now, and she's got better than average power, better than average ability to connect, and about average speed on the base pass. She's hitting 309 with 6 home runs. So that's 18 home runs in the 3 notable players for the B-Wolves.
That's pretty good. The defending champ Water Bullets starting pitcher is going to be the left-hander. So I got lefty against the lefty. Ian Mirthright is going to come up. He throws the ball hard enough with a little bit of movement on it. He's pretty accurate himself. He's actually a little more accurate slightly more accurate than Deshaun Levon. He's got an 0-2 record on the season, though, with a 5.34 ERA and a 1.59 WHIP.
Yes, and the notable players on the Water Bullets, Cisneros, the second baseman, she's locked in. And her stats are pegged. She has exceptional power, exceptional ability to connect, and she's got better than average speed. She's hitting 279 with 7 home runs. D Minor's out in left field. He's got better than average power, a good ability to connect, and good speed on the base pass. He's hitting 290 on the season with 1 home run. And Mann, who plays shortstop, he's got better than average power, better than average ability to connect, and he's got better than average speed. He's hitting 202 with 4 home runs. That's 12 home runs for the 3 notable players on the Water Bullets. So second game in a row here where the B-Wolf hitters, actually the notable players, have a higher home run tally than the opposing team.
Wow, that's pretty good. I know Cisneros got a home run off us the last and only time we played. So that'll be interesting to try and get around her.
So we should hit her with the ball then? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying.
No, my partner would never say that. I would say it, but he wouldn't say it.
Right. I'm getting a lineup from the producers. It looks like this. Freddie Knox is going to start off the batting order. He'll play second base. He's locked in, though he's giving someone a break. I'm trying to look at the rest of this going. Let me tell you what's going on. Hanley Dexteris will be playing right field. Right field today, Pete. So Hanley will play right field and bat second. He's a utility player, so he'll do just as well out there as anyone else. Bertha Banks will be playing third base. She's locked in. First base is going to be Laura Franco. She's batting cleanup, like you said before. Buster Biggs will play left field. And at shortstop, Gina Torrance. She'll be filling in for Hanley Dexteris. She just has a slight issue of fielding. She's still got that wristband on from that injury earlier this season. Magic Moore is going to play center field. Eliza Peck is going to be behind the plate catching. She'll bat 8th. And following up all behind, Deshaun Levon will bat 9th. And he'll be on the mound throwing the 4-finger, the 2-finger, the slider, and the changeup. And one quick note here about El Viejo, Pete, besides being the oldest stadium, it is also got that really short cut-in left field wall, which should be really good for home runs.
Yeah, let's hope it's for the Bee Wolves and not so much for the Water Bullets. Beautiful LVAO at night. Oh, it doesn't get better, huh? Nice soft breeze. You don't have to worry about that unrelenting sun beating down on you.
There you go. They're like seabird.
All right, so going for the Water Bullets. It's going to be Miners in left field, Harris in right field, Cisneros at second base, Wade in center field, Mann playing short, Bracketeer at third base, Ayala at first base, Snow catching, and Mirthright on the mound. Both Wade and Snow are tenths. Coming up in the top of the first, Freddie Knox, Hanley Dexteris, and Bertha Banks. They're going to get a first look at Mirthright as he sets up shop. And we wait for the ump to say those magic words. There they are. Play ball. Freddie Knox hitting .398 with 2 home runs and 10 RBIs.
He is. Mirthright throws his first pitch. And the first pitch, Pete, is a home run over that left field. Whoa, no, it's caught. D Miners gets it at the wall. I spoke too soon. Oh, I thought the first pitch was out of here.
Hanley Dexteris playing right field. He's hitting .301, 4 home runs, 15 RBIs on the day. Takes the first pitch outside, ball 1. That one comes in for a called strike. 1-1. There's a shot along the right field line. Foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's up the middle. Cisneros picks it up, makes the throw to Ayala to retire Dexteris.
2 down. Bertha Banks comes up at .309 of the season with 6 long balls. 17 R. Oh, she piles that one down the left side. It's going to land bare. She's going to have to come back. She's going to have to come back. She was making her way to second, but she wasn't going to make it. So good single there by Bertha Banks.
Coming up, Laura Franco, the first baseman. She's neutral and fit, hitting .368 with 5 home runs, 21 RBIs. Catcher seems to have an average arm, so I don't know if there's a smash foul. Quickly, Franco's in the hole 0-2. That's popped up to center field, and center fielder's out, makes the catch. Wade with the catch in center field. D Miners, Baca Harris, and Ada Cisneros are going to come up in the first inning for the Water Bullets, and they're going to get a shot at Deshaun Lavon. Lefty on lefty today. B-Wolves pick up 1 hit in their half of the first inning. D Miners is hitting .290 on the season. 1 home run, 9 RBIs. First pitch by LeSean is low. Allen's in there for a called strike. Evens the count at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Allen's inside. 2 balls and a strike. Lavon with 39 strikeouts on the season. That's popped into center field, and Magic Moore is on it, makes the catch to retire D Miners, and Baca Harris, the right fielder, comes up. He's got power versus left-handed pitching. He's hitting .256 on the season with 1 home run, 16 RBIs from the right fielding position. The first pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. That's in there for called second strike. Harris in the hole, 0-2. Hasn't gotten the bat off his shoulder yet. Lavon delivers. Little outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Baca Harris goes down on strikes. Lavon has racked up his first K of the day. That makes 40 on the season. Ada Cisneros, the second baseman. .279, 7 home runs, and 23 RBIs. Although, that's pop to, Bertha Banks, who makes a hop and knocks the ball down, but was unable to catch it.
Good effort, though.
Trespass Wade is tense and fit. He's hitting .258 on the season with 3 home runs, 15 RBIs. He's playing center field. Cisneros has some speed at first base. The first pitch is up, ball 1. Lavon steps off the rubber, forces Cisneros back to first base. 1 ball, no strikes. And Cisneros took off with the pitch and is now standing at second base. 2 balls, no strikes, and 2 outs. That one's outside, ball 3. Trespass Wade is known around the league as an RBI man. That's in there for a called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Cisneros at second. That's fouled off along the first baseline. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count in the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss. And he goes down on strike. So that's 2 strikeouts in the first inning for Deshaun Lavon. Buster Biggs, Gina Torrance, Magic Moore going to get a look at Mirth Wright, who's thrown 9 pitches and given up 1 hit. Both teams have tallied a hit, but nobody has gotten on the board yet. Buster Biggs, the left fielder, is neutral and fit, hitting .419, 7 home runs, 26 ribbies this season.
That is impressive. Buster Biggs is the man, the best player in the league right now, but swings a bad pitch, 0-1 the count. Top of the second, no score still. He gets 2 quick ones, and Mirth Wright's driving. Pops that one up. That's going to be an easy out. Mirth Wright just to the right of the mound. Grabs it. 1 down.
Gina Torrance, the second baseman, hitting .261, a home run, 4 RBIs. Mirth Wright up to 13 pitches. That's in there for a called strike. There's a shot. That's going to deep left field and caught just at the warning track by D. Miners for the second out.
Boy, I wonder if the wind's blowing in or something. Magic Moore hitting .356. Got good contact against these left-handers like Mirth Wright. Throwing a pitch number 15. It misses ball 1. 1-0 the count. Second pitch is right in there, and he jacks that one into the gap between and right center field. He's making his way around first towards second. He's going to slide in for a double. Great one there by Magic.
All right, Magic Moore. The catcher, Eliza Peck, steps in. She's hitting .238. No home runs, 4 RBIs. Magic Moore has speed at second base. That one's high. Ball 1. 1-0. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2. And Magic Moore was off the pitch. Ayala, a slow roller to Ayala at first base, who flips it over to Mirth Wright for the third out. So the B-Wolves pick up another hit, but still no runs. Justice Mann, Harry Bracketeer, and Colton Ayala going to face Lavon, who threw 15 pitches, 2 strikeouts, and 1 hit in his half of the first inning.
The shortstop, number 39.
Justice Mann coming up to 4 home runs, 12 RBIs. Shortstop for the Waterbolts crushes that first one. The deep center field. Magic Moore is going back the wall. He's not going to be able to get that. Oh, he jumps, but it's out of here. And the Waterbolts get on the board first. You can see the fire shooting up there in center field. That ball went 409 feet. It's Mann's 5th home run and 13th RBI of the season. And like that, the Waterbolts have a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. Bracketeer up now. He's got power against left-handers. The third baseman for the Waterbullets takes his first pitch outside. It's a strike. It's in there. 0-1 the count. Lavon is still composed. That's popped up to right field. Dexter is coming over for it. Makes that grab for the first out. That's the first we've seen the Hanley Dexteras thus far. Colton Ayala comes up. He's normally a power hitter, only hitting 167 on the season. So he could take one out if he's throwing a meatball, but Lavon's not too concerned about it. Whoops, the first one there popped up behind the plate. That's going to drift foul back here by the booth. 1-1 the count to Colton Ayala. Pitch number 20 from Lavon. Also fouled off the net, and now he's in the driver's seat. 0-2 with 1 out, bottom of the second. 1-0 Bullets. Wind up pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikeout number 8. Have a seat, he says.
That's right. That home run got his blood up a little bit there.
Smoke Snow, the catcher, is hitting 277 with 3 long balls. Pops that one up to right field. Hanley Dexteras is going to make that his project, waving everybody off. Easy grab for the third out.
All right. Well, the Waterbullets pick up 1 run on 1 hit, so it's Waterbullets 1, B-Wolves nothing. Deshaun Lavon, Freddie Knox, and Hanley Dexteras going to face Mirth Wright, who's thrown 20 pitches going into the third inning. He's only given up 2 hits. Lavon, the starting pitcher, is neutral and fit. He's got about average power. Struggles to make...
Yeah, average power for all types of hitters. For pitchers, is pretty uncommon. He and Hurley Bender, both power hitters. 2 quick balls to Deshaun Lavon. That one's on the inside course, so we missed strike 1. That one's in the outside corner. Strike two. We're even up at 2 apiece in the top of the third. That one he reaches out for, hits a nice liner, but it's straight to Cisneros at second base, who throws it to first for the first down.
Now batting, the second base.
Freddie Knox 0 for 1 on the day, but he's locked in and fit, playing second base. He's been on a hot streak as of late, so they are letting him play. That first pitch is in there for a called strike. There's a shot down the line, going to curve just foul along the third baseline. No balls, 2 strikes to Knox. Foul that one off into the first base dugout. That's inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes with an out. Swing and a miss, and Freddie Knox goes down on strikes.
Now batting.
2 outs.
Uncommon strikeout by Freddie Knox there. Hannah Dexteris is up 0 for 1 on the day. Playing well in right field. See if he can get on the board here in offense. Good patience on that first one's way high, ball 1. Hanley Dexteris. That one's hit hard, and it's going to make it into center field. Teammate picks it up. It's a clean single for Dexteris. Now 2 outs with a runner on it.
All right, and Bertha Banks, the third baseman, who's locked in and fit. She's 1 for 1 with a single today. And Dexteris at first. There's a shot. That's going deep, deep, deep. And that's out of here. Bertha Banks has just hit a home run, a 2-run shot, giving the B-Wolves the lead. That went 377 feet. That's our 7th home run and 19th RBI. And with that blast, the B-Wolves take a 2-1 lead over the Water Bullets.
82.
Capturing the lead. Good job, Bertha Banks. Laura Franco's now up hitting 365 with 5 long balls. She pops that one up deep to center field. That's going to be caught as Wade ranges over to close the side.
Coming up in the bottom of the third, Ian Murthright, D. Miners, and Baca Harris. Levon's at 22 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 2 hits. B-Wolves 2 runs on 4 hits. Water Bullets 1 run on 2 hits. Murthright is tense but fit, but he is hitting 300 on the season with 1 RBI. So Murthright himself not a bad hitter. Swing and a miss for strike 1. There's a roller to Levon, who picks it up, flips it to Franco at first base for the first out. And D. Miners, the tense but fit left fielder, he's 0 for 1 today, steps in against Levon. Levon up to 42 strikeouts on the season. There's a long fly ball. That's gone. That's out of here to right field, Tommy. And D. Miners has tied this game up with 1 swing of the bat. I'm getting a lot of chug. That's his 2nd home run and his 10th RBI. It traveled 364 feet. It looks like that right field fence is the one that's Baca Harris.
I remember, yeah.
Baca Harris has power versus left-handed pitching. He's hitting 254 on the season with 1 home run and 16 RBIs. And the score is tied now, 2-2. There's a roller to Franco. Is going to pick it up. She's going to make the run herself over to first for the 2nd out. And Ada Cisneros, the second baseman, 1 for 1 with a single. She's locked in and fit. This is going to be a home run game here. That one's fouled off along the third baseline. No balls, 1 strike. There's a roller. Oh, fair ball. Bertha Banks lays out, is able to stop the ball, but couldn't corral it. So Cisneros reaches first. She's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Trespass Wade is tense but fit. And he's hitting 256. Oh, no. Levon threw that into right field. And Dexteris is slow to get to it, but he makes the throw to third. And Cisneros was able to get all the way around from first to third. 2 outs. Trespass Wade. Was Wade the one who hit the home run?
I don't recall.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see. Okay, so he fouls that one off along the first base line. No balls, 1 strike. That one's outside. 1-1 to Wade with Cisneros standing at third base. There's that's a single into the center field. Cisneros will score, making it 3-2. Water Bullets. Justice Man, 1 for 1 with a home run and an RBI. I'm sorry, it was Justice Man who hit the home run. And Wade standing at first base with 2 outs. First pitch is in there on the low inside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. And Wade took off from first, and Eliza Peck was unable to throw her out, so he steals second. Wade now at second base, 2 strikes. There's a shot into the gap of right center field. It's going all the way to the wall. Waterbolts will pick up another one. Oops.
Lavon's missing these targets.
Wade is standing at second base now. He's got 2 RBIs on the day, and the Waterbolts have gone up 4-2 in the bottom of the third. There's a shot. That's going into center field as well. And the throw home, not in time.
Boy.
And so Wade was able to score from second. The score is now 5-2. Waterbullets with Colton Ayala stepping in. Lots of speed. Deshawn is now rattled. That's right to Laura Franco. She's going to take it herself for the third out. And finally, the third inning ends, but the Waterbullets pick up 4 runs on 5 hits. The score is now 5-2. Buster Biggs 0 for 1. Gina Torrance 0 for 1. And Magic Moore 1 for 1 with a double. Murthright's at 34 pitches with a strikeout and 4 hits. And these B-Wolves hitters got some work to do here.
Buster Biggs.
Jeez.
Buster Biggs, the left fielder, takes the first pitch for a ball. Ball 1. There's a smash. That's going to be in the gap. Oop. And he decides to hold up with a long single. Biggs rounded first.
The shortstop, Gina Torrance.
Gina Torrance coming up 0 for 1 today. She's got the 1 home run. Buster Biggs at first base. He's going for second. There's the pitch, the throw. Safe, made it in there. All right. The B-Wolves playing some aggressive offense here.
A lot of chug.
Gina Torrance.
No.
That one that's popped up. Buster Biggs have to come back. Harris makes a catch in right field. Right field.
No.
Now batting.
Magic Moore, the center fielder, neutral and fit's got good connection versus left-handed pitching. He's got 1 for 1 with a double. Buster Biggs is standing at second base. There's a bunt. Foul. We're going to redo that. So that's no balls, 1 strike. That one's outside. 1-1 to Magic Moore with. There's a shot. That's going deep.
Oh. Whoa.
Oh, it took forever for him to get back.
I
wanted him to be on second so I could run as soon as it was caught.
Eliza Beck coming up 0 for 1 on the day. Now we got 2 outs in the top of the fourth. It's 5-2. Waterbolts a runner at second base. First pitch is outside, ball 1. You got a fast runner at second base in Buster Biggs. 2 balls quickly, and she's ahead in the count. Pitch number 44 misses ball 3, so she shouldn't swing. Eliza Beck might be able to walk here. That one's in there for a strike. You knew it was going to be. See what the next pitch is here from Murthright. Pitch number 46. Walks her on 5 pitches.
All right, and in steps Deshaun Levant, a rattled but fit Deshaun Levant. He's 0 for 1, hitting .214. He's got 3 RBIs on the season, 2 outs in the top of the fourth. Runners at first and second. Buster Biggs with speed at second base. That's into center field, and Buster Biggs is going to come around, and he's going to try and score, and he's in there, making the score 5-3. Waterbullets still running. Yeah.
Way to get back into it there. Freddie Knox comes up. He's locked in. Great contact.
Getting so much lag.
He's got 2 runners on. Watch first pitch there for a strike. Pitch number 50 from Murthright coming up right here. Way up high. Good patience by Freddie Knox. 1 apiece. That one hits hard up the middle. It's diving. Stop by Cisneros, who tosses it to second for that third out. Great play by Cisneros.
Yeah. But the B-Wolves get 1 back, making it 5-3. Smoke Snow 0 for 1. Ian Murthright 0 for 1. D Miners 1 for 2 with a home run. Levant's at 37 pitches, 3 strikeouts, giving up 7 hits.
The catcher, number 6.
Smoke Snow comes up. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He's looking to get a crack at Levant. Levant, who is now tense. He's no longer rattled. Bad pitch there. Gets away from Peck. 1-0 the cover. Makes that one inside, 1 apiece. And Levant can get back into this one. His ERA is a 6.14 right now, but he can get it as 2 quick strikes there, and he's in the driver's seat against Snow. He's going to throw his 41st pitch. Going to right here. Release. Misses up high. 2 apiece. Fine, working something. Gets the inside corner. That one's going to go to Torrance, who's going to pick it up, whip it to first. Easy out.
Getting so much freaking chug, it's not even funny.
Number 31.
That's kind of funny. Ian Murthright coming up.
Should have had the strikeout there.
He's 0 for 1. Inside corner, strike 1. Murthright's looking ready to pitcher on pitcher here. Getting ready to throw his 44th pitch. Gets a signal from Peck. Winds up. Lets it fly. This is low and away. Ball 1. 1-1-1. Bottom of the fourth. 5-3. Water Bullets. Swing and miss, strike 2. Nice looking slider there by Deshaun Levon. Winds up. Inside corner, strike 3. Adds another K to the train.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Okay.
Dean Miners comes up. They're playing intro music. He's 1 for 2 with a big home run. Power hitter, better, even better contact hitter. Right-hander in the box. Deshaun Levon gets the first one there for a strike. Now he's ahead. Gets something off his lip. Let's see if he can put away Miners here. Inside corner, strike 2. He's in the driver's seat. He's closing in on 50 pitches. Hit hard to center field. Magic Moore going back. Gonna make that grab in center field for the 3rd out.
All right. So as we head into the top of the 5th, Hanley Dexter's 1 for 2. Bertha Banks 2 for 2 with a home run, and Laura Franco 0 for 2. Ian Murthright's at 51 pitches with 1 strikeout, a walk, and 6 hits.
Now batting,
Water Bullets leading 5-3. Hanley Dexter is a shortstop, 1 for 2 with a single. He's a tough-out utility player. Takes that first shot right to J-Man, the shortstop, who picks it up, makes the throw to Ayala at first base to retire Dexteres.
the third baseman.
That one was a meatball. Bertha Banks comes up locked in, 2 for 2 with that nice home run that put him ahead early on in the game. She reaches for that one to Murthright. 2 pitches, 2 outs.
Now batting,
Laura Franco, the first baseman, 0 for 2, hitting .362 on the season. 5 home runs, 21 RBIs. Come on, Laura, let's get something going here. First base. Takes the first pitch for a call, strike. Strike 1. There's a shot. That's going to split the third baseman and shortstop for a clean single as the ball rolls into left
the
field.
left fielder.
And I got the most dangerous hitter in the league, Buster Biggs, 1 for 2 with a single early in the game with a lot of speed at first base. Top of the 5th. It's just a 2-run lead by the Water Bullets here. First one misses outside, ball 1. Buster Biggs. Second one misses low, ball 2. There it goes for second. Franco slides in and makes it. And now she's in scoring position. An outfield single makes it a 5-4 game. 4 walks to. He was afraid to throw to him, Pete.
I think so. That's probably the smartest thing to do with Buster Biggs. Gina Torrance, the second baseman, 0 for 2. She's hitting .257 on the season. A single could score a run. That's in there for called strike. Strike 1. Inside, ball 1. 1-1 to Torrance. That one's outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
No.
That's popped up behind home plate. And it's caught by Snow for the 3rd out. So we're heading into the bottom of the 5th. Baca Harris 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Ada Cisneros 2 for 2, and Trespass Wade 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Levon's at 49 pitches, 4 strikeouts, and 7 hits. And the Water Bullets with that 2-run lead, 5-3.
Number 58.
Baca Harris has power versus left-handed pitching. He's hitting .252 on the season. The first pitch is going to curve foul along the first base line. So, strike 1. That's popped up into right field. Dexteres is out there calling everybody off. Makes the catch for the first out. Ada Cisneros, the second baseman, locked in fit. 2 for 2 with 2 singles, although she's got a reputation around the league as being a whiffer. I have never seen her whiff, I don't think. Ball 1.
Right.
That one's a little high. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Cisneros. That one's outside. Ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. That pounded in the air deep to the outfield, but Magic Moore's under it and makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting,
Luckily, that center field is deep. Trespass Wade, the center fielder, is 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. Here in the fifth, bottom of the fifth, water bullets 5. That's Peck was unable to handle that one. No balls, 1 strike though. There's a roller. Oh, come on, get on it.
Yeah.
And they got him. Okay, so it's a smash back to Levon, who couldn't handle it. And Freddie Knox had to run up quickly and get a hold of it, and a quick throw to Peck to get the third out. Magic Moore, Eliza Peck, and Deshaun Levon coming up in the top of the 6th. Moore 1 for 2, and Levon 1 for 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Magic Moore.
Magic Moore, the center fielder.
Pitching,
Oh.
number 46.
All right, so they're pulling Ian Mirthright, the starting pitcher. It's going to be an early day for him, and they're bringing in Cadence Alonso. Cadence Alonso, the relief pitcher, has got a 4.08 ERA, a 1.23 WHIP. She's got 42 Ks on the year. She's feeling neutral and fit. She's got very good velocity and about average junk and a little bit less than average stamina. She's pinched in the recent past, so she's not fully rusted. She's known around the league as a specialist. She throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball.
Yeah, I thought she pitched against the Buzzards. She throws her first pitch, misses high, ball 1 to Magic Moore. Second one misses ball 2.
Oh,
Third one, he reaches out for it and pushes it to Bracketeer at third base and throws it to first for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, number
Eliza Peck, the
53.
catcher, is 0 for 1 with a walk today, hitting .233 on the season. Cadence Alonso is known as a specialist in these situations. That one's high, ball 1. That one's fouled off along the first base line, out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's lifted into center field. The center fielder's out there. Wade makes the catch for the second out, and
The pitcher,
Deshaun Levon steps into the box.
Sean Levon, hitting .267. I didn't see what it was for the day. Takes the first pitch high, ball 1. Top of the 6th inning, 5-3. Water bullets, 2 quick balls, and Sean Levon's got a good spot here. That one makes it there for a strike. We're at 2-1 now. That one's up high, ball 3. And Cadence Alonso's having a hard time finding the zone. Makes it there for strike 2. We got a full count now. He's making her pitch. Pitch number 12. In there, strike 3.
Anyway, bottom of the 6th, Justice Man 2 for 2 with a home run and a double. Harry Bracketeer 1 for 2 with a double. Colton Ayala 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Levon's at 56 pitches, 4 strikeouts, 7 hits. Water Bullets still leading 5-3. Both teams with 7 hits.
number 30.
And the B-Wolves with an error.
Justice Man 2 for 2 with a double and a home run. He's doing well tonight against the B-Wolves. First pitch, it's hard to Gina Torrance, who's going to pick it up. Whip it to first. Just gets him for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Saw
Bracketeer.
We saw Bracketeer go deep on the sirloins.
Yeah, he's 1 for 2. He's got power against left-handers. Go deep again. First pitch ever strike. In fact, the infield's going to play the corners, and the outfield's going to go deep. I don't know why we're going corners in. Now misses ball, so the infield's going to guard the lines. Outfield's deep. 1-1-1. That one's popped up. It's going to fade foul on the third base side. Souvenir for Water Bullets fan. Pitch number 61. That's a grounder over to Franco, who's going to toss it over to Levon for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 49.
Colton Ayala, 143. Fair power. Levon winds up, lets him have it. Just off the hands. Ball. Want to know the count.
Oh,
2 outs. That one misses, but he misses. Miss Ames, but it's a strike. 1 piece. That one's hit high to right field. Dexterous. Oh, jumps instead of dives. And he's going to go. Oh, come on. He's not throwing it. He holds on for some reason. He's going all the way around to third. And a playing mistake there by Dexterous. That was ugly. Well, okay, we got 1 out left. Smoke Snow is tense. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Got a runner at third base. And Deshaun Levon needs to get out. Throwing a 65th pitch. That's a grounder to Franco, who's going to pick it up, do the toss over to Levon, cancel that out, and end the side.
okay, here we go. Top of the 7th. Freddie Knox 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Hanley Dexterous 1 for 3. Bertha Banks 2 for 3 with a home run. Cadence Alonso through 12 pitches and gave up and got one strikeout.
Now batting.
Freddie Knox is locked in and fit, 0 for 3 this day, but he's hitting .384 on the season. Cadence Alonso is known as a specialist. That's lifted into center field, and Wade is calling everybody off. Makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
One pitch, one out. Not good patience there. Henry Exterior is 1 for 3 with a single. So Hanley's hoping to get on a base, get a little offense going here for the B-Wolves. Outside corner, this is ball one. Good patience there by Mr. Dexteris. Pitch number 15, high and inside. He had to get out of the way of that one. 2-0. That one, this is ball 3. It looks like she's ready to throw to Dexteris. Smashed into left field. Is it going to... Oh, a sliding stop by Miners, but it was not a catch, and Dexteris makes it on to first. Good single.
All right. Bertha Banks locked in and fit, 2 for 3 with a home run and a single, 2 RBIs. We saw this earlier, and it worked out for the B-Wolves. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. And there goes Dexteris, and he's in there, safe. All right, but it's no balls, 2 strikes to Bertha Banks with 1 out. Throw back to second to keep Dexteris close. There's a shot, and Bertha Banks again. 2 home run game, and she ties this game up at 5. 410 feet. That's her 8th home run and 21st RBI of the season. This has got, what is her second 2-run home run game in the last 4?
Yes, and she's tied it up. Like I said, Cadence Solano's going to be pulled after that. She's tense. Hippie Dubs is going to come in relief for the Water Bullets. Hippie has got a 5.85 ERA, a 1.48, and 30 Ks on the year. He does the 4-finger, the 2-finger, the changeup, and the fork, and he's in a tough spot against Laura Franco here. First pitch from Hippie. It's in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. It's now a tie ball game, 5-5. And that one goes right to Cisneros at second base, round number 2.
Buster Biggs, the left fielder, is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Biggs hitting .420 this season. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That's going to go into center field for a clean single, and Buster Biggs is on. Biggs has speed on the base pass. Gina Torrens 0 for 3 today.
0 for 3. Good contact hitter, but she's 0 for 3, so she's really got to put something together here. First pitch to Gina, swing and a miss, strike 1. Pitch at number 6, high, ball 1, 1 apiece. Reaches out and hits that one right into the glove of man for the third out.
Come on. Anywho, so we're talking bottom of the 7th. Hippie Dubs, the relief pitcher, going to be up first. D Miners 1 for 3 with a home run. Baca Harris 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Levans at 65 pitches, 4 strikeouts, giving up 8 hits. This game is tied, folks. 5-5. Hippie Dubs, the relief pitcher, hitting .333 on the season. Takes the first pitch for a cold strike. Strike 1. Oh, that's a swinging bunt. Eliza Peck's out front, picks it up, makes the throw to Franco.
The left fielder, number 19.
Hold up. Let me just do something real quick. It's not like anything's wrong. Nothing's wrong. Everything's okay.
High pressure situation.
Give everybody a moment to breathe. Everybody breathe. Slugger aid, just like the pros. Everybody's got that going on. Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, sir.
Here we go. There's a roller to Freddie Knox. Picks it up. Makes the throw to Laura Franco for the second out. And 2 outs. Baca Harris with power versus left-handed pitching, but he's 0 for 3 on the day. Pressure for Levon. There's a shot. Oh, just out of reach of the diving Freddie Knox. Into center field for a clean single. Baca Harris reaches. Ada Cisneros, locked in fit. She's a whiffer. 2 for 3 with 2 singles today. There's 2 outs with a runner at first. That one's outside, ball 1. 1-0. Throw over to first base. Trying to keep Harris close. That's popped up into left field. Buster Biggs is over and makes the catch, and the threat is averted. So we're going into the top of the 8th, tied 5-5. B-Wolves out hitting the Water Bullets 10-9, but the B-Wolves have committed the one error. Magic Moore 1 for 3 with a double. Eliza Peck 0 for 2 with a walk. Levon 1 for 3 with a K. Hippie Dubs threw 7 pitches and gave up 1 hit in his brief appearance. Center fielder Magic Moore neutral and fit. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That's in there for called second strike. An 0-2. Oh, that's lifted, but it's going to be foul along the first base line. So Moore will get another pitch. There's a smash. That's going into center field. Oh, man lays out, picks it up, but is unable to throw out Magic Moore at first base. So Moore with an infield single to start the 8th.
Another pressure all the way up. Here comes Eliza Peck, who's 0 for 2 today. She's got a fast runner at first base. First pitch misses ball 1. Outside corner, 1-0 to Eliza Peck. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on that one. There goes Moore for second. It's a hit. Is he going to slide? And he makes it to second. And she gets thrown out at first. So she advances the runner.
Yep. Deshaun Levon steps in. He's 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. You got a runner at second base. And things are happening. Oh, and things are not happening. Tommy, there's a substitution being considered. Deshaun Levon's going to take a seat after a rather difficult day. And Ruby Green is going to come in and pitch hit. Ruby Green, known around the league as an RBI man. She's hitting .317 on the season with 2 home runs, 6 RBI. She's feeling neutral and fit. She's got she's got good power, good contact, and about average speed. And like I say, she's known around the league as being an RBI man. So 1 out with a runner at second base. Ruby Green takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That's lifted. It's going to drop into... No, it's going to drop. Oh,
Caught.
No. Running errors. Okay. All right, so the runner from second tried to come around and score. Unfortunately, he was thrown out trying to cross the plate.
Freddie Knox is up with a runner, 2 outs, top of the 8th, tie ball game, 5 apiece. Smashes that in center field, but it's a line drive to Wade. We're done.
Dagnabbit. All right, so Ruby Green will be in comes Dusty Winder. All right, coming up in the bottom of the 8th, Trespass Wade, 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Justice Mann, 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Harry Bracketeer, 1 for 3 with a double. Winder stepping on the plate, on the mound in the bottom of the 8th.
The center fielder, number 87.
Trespass Wade coming into rock and roll music. Dusty Winder, number 35, eager to get in and see what he can do against this RBI man. Mostly a power hitter, Trespass Wade. Eliza Peck gives a single, wind-up delivery, misses high and inside. Ball 1, we're underway here at the bottom of the 8th with a high pressure tie ball game. Divisional game here between these two teams. That was it, foul, 1 apiece. Third pitch is hit hard past Winder to center field. Moore's going to run over and grab it. Toss it into second. That's a clean single for Trespass Wade.
Sure. Chug.
Justice Mann comes up now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run, a double, 2 RBIs, and a fast runner at first base. Pitch number 4 from Winder. Misses high and inside again. Ball 1. The pressure through the roof here. Tries to throw over to first. Franco can't quite get him. Crowd doesn't like it, but who cares? That one's outside. Misses ball 2. 2-0 the count. Mann's in the driver's seat. That pitch makes it in there. The nice little curveball. Strike 1. Low inside curve, strike 2. Now he's knotted up at 2 apiece. See what he comes with here for his 8th pitch. So reaches out for a bad one, and that's foul ball. Franco stops it. Still 2 apiece. Crowd getting into it here at the top of the 8th. That one high and inside, no swing, strikeout.
Now batting, the third baseman, number
Harry Bracketeer
17.
is 1 for 3. He's got power against left-handers, but he's facing a right-hander. Dusty Winter tosses to first. Not in time. Franco keeps him pinned down. Pitch number 10. Peck gives a signal. Winter winds up. Lets it go. Strike. 0-1 the count to Harry Bracketeer. He's not quite doing it. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Dusty Winter's looking good out there on the mound today for the B-Wolves. Third pitch curveball. Oh, and that gets past him. Dexteris throws it into second to hold everybody up. It's a clean single. And I got runners at first and second with just one out. Basically a play at any base but home. And here comes... He's 1 for 3 with a triple early in the day. 2 fast runners, too. So they can really do some damage. First pitch misses outside. Ball 1 to Ayala. Second pitch, he anticipated that mid-count fastball, but it misses low. 2-0. Pitch number 15. In there for a strike. He was never swinging at that. It's 1-2. Next one, he anticipated that high fast one. It misses up high. Now he's 3-1 the count. Curveball makes it in for strike 2. We're locked up at 3 apiece. Full count. 3-2. Check swing strikeout outside corner. Ayala tips the hat. And we got one more to go here. And it's Smoke Snow, who's 0 for 3 and looking tense.
Smoke Show. Smoke Snow is about to meet the Smoke Show. You know what I mean?
Yes. Dusty Winter talking trash.
Watch me serve up this meatball that he's going to park on the...
Curveball misses outside, getting ready to throw his 20th pitch. There it is. Hit 2. Bertha Banks jumps up, but she can't make it. The throw's coming home. And is it going to be in time? And no, it is not. And the Water Bullets get that run and go out ahead here in the bottom of the 8th. And Hippie Dubs comes up, and Hippie Dubs goes down. He's going to be pulled, and they're going to bring in Lennox Ramsey, the backup catcher. She's going to come in. She's mostly a power hitter. High pressure situation to pinch hit. And the Water Bullets have regained the lead here in the bottom of the 8th, late game. Dusty Winter looking for the right pitch signal from Peck. Gets it, throws it. Hit hard to Franco. Oh, gets past her. Oh, no. Hanley Dexter is throwing for home. Can't get that one either. Peck has not picked up a ball yet. It's two runs now. D. Miners comes up. He's 1 for 4 with that home run earlier. Still 2 runners on and 2 outs and a 2-run lead. Inside corner, Franco dives, but it goes foul, thankfully, to D. Miners. That one outside corner misses ball 1. 1 apiece, and the B-Wolves are in a tough spot here now. Curveball makes it in, strike 2. 1 pitch to get out of this side. Ooh, just misses outside. Ball 2. 2-2-2. Out of an 8. Swing and a strike 3. Smashing the bat behind the plate. Grow up.
All right.
Lennox Ramsey's going
to
come back out. They're going to put in the closing pitcher, Dante Hamilton. Dante Hamilton is he's all rested and ready. He throws mostly, puts a lot of movement on the ball, and he's pretty accurate. He throws the 4-finger, the 2-finger, the slider. What were you saying, Pete?
Nothing. Oh. All right, so heading to the top of the 9th, Hanley Dexter is 2 for 4. Bertha Banks 3 for 4 with 2 home runs. Alora Franco 1 for 4. Hamilton's going to take the mound. Water Bullets 7, B-Wolves 5. Water Bullets have out-hit the B-Wolves 13-12. And the B-Wolves are being charged with an error. So Hanley Dexter is...
Number 55.
D. Miners, the left fielder, is going to get lifted here for Menace Wrestles. Menace Wrestles, the right fielder, will be playing left field. He's got 1 error. He's hitting .288 on the season with 4 home runs. He's neutral and fit. He's got pretty good speed, less than average fielding ability, and he's got a pretty strong arm out there in left field. So wrestles in left field. Dexter takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a shot. That's going up the middle into center field for a clean single. Hanley Dexter is standing at first base with no outs in the top of the 9th. B-Wolves down by 2. Bertha Banks steps in.
She's 3 for 4 with 2 home runs, a single, and 4 RBIs. Pete, if she hits 3, I'm going to jump out the broadcast. But she hits a hard diving man who picks it up, throws it to first, gets her out. But she advances Hanley Dexter to second base.
Yep, Alora Franco, the first baseman, is neutral and fit. 1 for 4 with a single. 1 out. Dexter is at second base. First pitch is up, ball one. That's a roller to the first baseman who's going to pick it up, make the run. Ayala decides to flip it to Hamilton. So 2 outs with Hanley Dexter standing at third base and Buster Biggs stepping up.
He's 2 for 3 with a walk and a single. He's got a runner 90 feet from home. Watch the first pitch go there, ball. This is ball one. 2 outs in the top of the ninth. It's a tough situation. He pops that up in the right field, but it's going to be the end of the game.
Yep.
As Harris brings it in.
Dumb.
And the Water Bullets win the game. B-Wolves lose.
Yep, that was crappy. That's exactly not what you wanted to do. We wanted to win this one, and we didn't. We've lost the season series to the Water Bullets. Obviously, this one was a lot better, but yeah, they're a tough team.
Close. They are. It was a close game. I mean, 13 hits by each team. 7-5 is a close game. There's, that one standout innings, that third inning where Levon kind of fell apart. They got 4 runs.
Yeah.
If that doesn't happen, you never know.
Yeah, and then the 8th inning, I mean, you battle back. You finally get it tied up in the 7th, and then you turn around and give them 2 in the 8th. That's... Yeah, just, and it's that thing about, being able to score from second seemingly at will. You just can't seem to throw anybody out. And they're able to score from second on a single, basically. It's just, it's...
Yeah. Freddie Knox unusually goes 0 for 5 with a strikeout. And after beating the Dexteras, Banks were 3 for 5. You got to hand it to Banks, man. Another 2-home run game.
Yeah.
4 RBIs. Deshaun Levon was the only other player to get an RBI for the...
Yeah.
Yeah,
like you say, Banks.
Torrance goes 0 for 4.
Huge game for Banks.
Torrance goes 0 for 4. I don't know what she's got to do to stop struggling. Eliza Peck falling right back in her old ways.
Yeah, and Alora Franco hasn't been 1 for 5. I mean, she just, Peck and Franco and Torrance just are they're just not doing anything. They're just not really contributing. Yeah.
On the other side, I mean, really only their pitchers didn't hit the ball. Almost the rest of the team hit the ball. You got a couple home runs and minors and man. Yeah. They get seven strikeouts. They got 2 strikeouts. We got 7. Well, what can you do? Well, pitching, Deshaun Levon comes in, throws 7 innings. It's 9 hits off him, 5 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, 2 home runs off him. His ERA jumps to a 5.68. He's still 3-3 on the season though, because the final lead came later. As Dusty Winder comes in and gets the loss, pitches just 1 inning. 1 inning gets 4 hits off him and 2 earned runs. It was not a good inning for Dusty Winder. Like you mentioned before, he gets 3 Ks though in that 1 inning. Even though he let up 2 home runs, it wasn't enough. His ERA creeps up to a 4.01. Now he's 1-2 on the season.
Yep, and over there for the Water Bullets, Mirthright, 5 innings pitched, gave up 7 hits, 3 earned, 2 walks, a strikeout, and a home run. His ERA is at 5.35. He leaves with a record of 0-2-0. Alonzo, Cadence and Alonzo came in, pitched an inning and a third, gave up 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 strikeout, 1 home run. She leaves with an ERA of 4.34 with a record of 5-2-0. And then Dubs comes in and he gets the win. He pitched an inning and 2/3, gave up 3 hits, and that's it. Locked him down. He leaves with an ERA of 5.62. His record improves to 1-3-1. And then Hamilton comes in, gets the save. He pitched 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, has an ERA of 2.65. His record is 1-2-5. So, not what
Players
you want.
game.
Number 1, of course, Bertha Banks. You go 3 for 5, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, and you score 2 runs yourself. That's going to make you player of the game right there.
Yeah, she had such a slow start to the season, such a great end to it. She's followed closely by the B-plus shortstop for the Water Bullets, Justice Mann, number 39. He goes 2 for 4, gets a home run of his own, a double, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs. And then
the third star of the game, Henry Bracketeer, The third baseman, 2 for 4, a double RBI, and he scored a run. Well, we had a person give us a good effort, close one. Yeah, it was a close one. We would have liked to win that one. So we appreciate the comments. We hope you enjoyed it. We try to keep it close. We try to keep it competitive. Tommy winds up with 9 hits on the day, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, and 2 strikeouts. He gets a 59%, of course. My, oh my. 4 hits for me, 1 stolen base, 5 strikeouts, only a 41%. So not one of my best, but
you got those K's going though.
Yeah. I think I tend to do pretty good that way. Unfortunately, Winder, like I say, I had him cooking there for a little bit, but he, in between those strikeouts, he was giving up those hits, and like I say, the scoring from second on a single was just killing us. We couldn't throw anybody out at home. So.
I tell you. Well, so why don't we simulate the rest of these games so we could show you the standings going forth? We had 11 other games to talk about. Pete, you want to start with the Detroit Heaters at LA to play the Overdogs?
Sure. The Heaters travel to the Overdogs. They take an early lead, but the Overdogs come back and win it 6-4.
Michigan Moose at the Philadelphia Frontrunners, and it's a Moose 7-1 win.
The Wild Pigs travel to meet up with the Platypi, and the Platypi take that one 2-1.
Wide Loads come down here to face the Freebooters in Fort Lauderdale, and the Wide Loads
pound
them 16-2.
The Nemesis in the hot corners, and it's all Nemesis in 10, 6-4.
Arctics player Sister City Sandcats beat them 3-2.
The Herbivores and the Sirloins, and it's Sirloins coming back to win it 8-6.
Blowfish face the Gold Coats on the West Coast, and it's a Blowfish win 9-3.
Philadelphia Freedom and the Burners travel to meet the Burners, and it's the Freedom 8-1.
Grapplers in San Jose, it's all San Jose. Sawteeth take it 7-6.
Buzzards and the Outlaws, it's all Buzzards early, and they hold on to win 7-1. So
that
as it shakes out, Yeah.
How'd it go? Pioneer Conference.
Pioneer Conference. Over there in the Pioneer Conference Pathfinder Division, the Moose holding on to a 4.5-game lead with a record of 25-14. The Burners, Blowfish, and Crocodons all tied up in second place with records of 21-19.
In the Uncharted Division, the San Diego Platypi are sitting at the top right now. They're 21-19, and they have a 1.5-game lead against the New York Wild Pigs, who are 19-20.
And then down there in the Journey Division, our sister team, the Sandcats, are tied up with the Arctics in first place with records of 23-17, but they hold a 5-game lead over the Freebooters and the Grapplers, who are 18-22.
Over here in our Explorer Conference, the Seafair Division, the Houston Jacks are in first place at 22-15, and they have a half-game lead against 3 other teams, the Philadelphia Frontrunners, the Detroit Heaters, and the Oakland Gold Coats.
Yes, sir. And right here in our very own trade division, it's our very own Beewolves sitting atop with a record of 19-20. Again, they fall below 500 again. But they hold a 2.5-game lead over the Water Bullets, Nemesis, and Sirloins, who are all sitting at 17-23. But don't take your eyes off of those recently resurging Herbivores, who are sitting at 15-25 and 4.5 games back.
Mm-hmm. Then to finish it off in the Curiosity Division, those San Jose Sawteeth are 22-18 in first place, tied with the Warblers, the Colorado Warblers, who have the same record. They are both 2 games ahead of the New York Wide Loads, who are playing 500 ball at 20-20.
Yes, sir. So what if the wild card standings, Tom? Tell me about the wild card standings.
Oh,
For crying out loud, eh?
Seasons, let me go here. Wild cards in the Pioneer Conference and division leaders. Obviously, you got the Moose would win today with that best record in baseball. Not only the best record, but a 34-run differential.
Wow.
The Sandcats would be in there, so at least in one of the Phoenix teams would make it in. The San Diego Platypi would be in first place, and the top wild card contender right now is the Arctics of Tacoma. They are 23-17. They have a 2-game lead in the wild card race. So it looks like I don't know what kind of markers is going to put up here once teams clinch, if they put clinch markers up or not. Because we're closing, we got 4 games left in the season.
Yeah, it will be. They'll do that once the people are mathematically eliminated. Over in the Explorer Conference, Jacks, Sawteeth, and Beewolves will all make it into the playoffs if the season ended today. by virtue of their first place standing. And then we have virtually a three-way tie for wildcard contenders that is being decided by the run differential. Frontrunners, Heaters, and Gold Coats all have the same record, 23-17. But the frontrunners would take the wild card berth by virtue of their plus 21 run differential. Heaters at plus 12, Gold Coats at plus 2. Those guys are just behind them. And then, of course, you got the Warblers, who are only a game back at 22-18, but they have a negative 20 run differential. So really, it comes down to the frontrunners, Heaters, and Gold Coats, and who can maintain the win differential, the run differential through the end of the season. And like you say, we're down to 5 games left, folks.
Yeah, and if you look at all these things too, I mean, they're so close in the sense that all those teams you mentioned, the Frontrunners, Heaters, Gold Coats, all are vying for first place in the division as well. So they could miss the wild card and end up locking up first place anyway. The Frontrunners, Heaters, and Gold Coats are all in the same division. So that's a big run there. But the Warblers are tied for first with the Sawteeth. They could seesaw their way in there.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's
the Arctics are tied. Arctics are tied for first in the Journey division as well.
Right. So there's still baseball to be played. It's really going to, these last couple of games are really going to start deciding how things are going to shake out.
Yes. Well, so then our next game will be coming up soon here. Same building, same matchup. These two teams right now, the Waterbolts have a 2 games of 3. The B-Wolves are going to hope to get 1 out, sort of like they do with the Sirloins. They struggle a little bit against 2 of their divisional rivals and do very well against the other 2. So
yeah. Well, after playing the Waterbolts, it really seems like they are stacked for left-handed pitching.
Yeah.
They seem really ready to kind of take it to left-handed pitchers. So hopefully Japani will have a better outing and we'll do better. It sucks though because we lost the season competition with the Sirloins. They won it 2 games to 1. Water Bullets now have gone up 2 games to none on us. So we need this next one just to kind of save face a little bit.
Yeah. And it's the Water Bullets are, like I said, they're fighting tough because they're the defending champs. They want to get into those playoffs. So they're playing their best baseball. And that'll be our last road game of the regular season. After this, we go home and play 4 straight host.
Yeah. And we got the Nemesis. We've split with them. So this is really this is the rubber game of the match. We got whoever wins this will wind up taking the season. We've already taken 2 from the Herbivores. So, I mean, I still don't want to lose it, but.
Right.
And then the Outlaws and the Hot Corners, we've been playing, so far we're 3-0 against that division.
Yeah.
We've been playing the Uncharted division over there. We've beaten the Platypi, we beat the Wild Pigs, and we beat the Buzzards. So the only 2 left are the Outlaws and the Hot Corners. So hopefully we'll have a good showing there as well.
Yeah. And in these last 5 games, Fran Japani's the last pitcher who still has 2 regular season games ahead of her. We'll see her face the Water Bullets Garrison, and then she's going to close the season off against the Herbivores on game number 44.
And let's hope the season statistics will be released before we get to this playoffs, huh?
Yeah. True. Yeah, we may want to slow down a little bit.
The Overdogs have jettisoned Rhonda Horn.
Well, wait, what? Hold on. Yeah, let's start at the bottom there. Let's start at the bottom. Okay, so Smoke.
I knew you would want to hear that.
Boy, a lot's going on. Okay, so first of all, Digaforto gets signed onto the Overdogs.
Yeah.
Replacing Rhonda Horn.
Yeah. It's got to be. They're got to be making space for under the
salary.
Cap. Yeah.
Yeah. Rhonda Horn. I didn't think I'd ever see her leave the Dogs.
No.
Who gives up Rhonda Horn? What the heck is it, man?
Well, again, the Overdogs are out of it. They're not getting into the playoffs, so they're done. That's the only thing I could think is that they're shedding some salary. Smoke Frederick lowered his asking price.
Hold on. So I'm still looking at so the 31-year-old
He's still
31-year-old
stunned.
Rhonda Horn at third base, first base. She's a B plus, 82 power, 64 contact. They're losing all that they're mostly going for defensive fielder, like you said, the utility player. Digaforto. Who did Digaforto used to play for? I forget.
I don't remember.
Doesn't matter. But Rhonda Horn is now a free agent. Oh, what is her asking salary? Okay, I'm sorry. Go up from there, please.
I was going to say, Tom, that's my partner's, one of my partner's favorite players is around the horn. She may get signed before the playoffs, so just keep your eyes out, folks. Smoke Frederick has lowered his asking price. He was previously asking $10,300,000. He's an overall B, but he's lowered it to $9,800,000. He's almost begging us to sign him at this point.
We got player development available, a long toss for Steve, a new training opportunity for Steve Monstour. A small price at $435 too would give him an extra little bit of power and 3 to the arm, possibly.
There you go. Possible 8. Which is good because I don't think our catchers have thrown anybody out this year. Eliza Peck's leg has started to cramp up when running too fast. Well, there's no danger of that then, is there?
She goes from a 22 to an 18.
Holy cow, that's a big hurt right there. Although, Eliza, you really haven't gotten on base for a while, so.
Yeah, my gosh. Well, then Dusty Winter hasn't been eating as much protein lately. So his power drops from a 12 to a 5. Now we're never counting on him to put one over anyway, so that's kind of moot point.
Yeah, but still, what is the deal? We're heading to the playoffs. Why are all of our players all of a sudden? The Overdogs signed Emmett Bruno, replacing Rocket Ramon.
Rocket Man?
They've gotten, well, he's a K-Dud, though.
No, Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno is.
What
are they doing? Oh, the Overdogs are just shedding everybody at this point. Because look at the next one. The next one.
Well, hold on a second. Hold on. Did they get ahead of ourselves? Bruno, the 33-year-old right-hander, he's got better accuracy. He loses a lot of velocity and junk, but he's more accurate. But the Rocket Man, I want him. Okay, go to the next one. I'm sorry.
You're gonna build the Overdogs West. Is that what you're gonna just start picking up all these Overdog players? The Overdogs signed Cat McCarthy, replacing Wedge Wagner. Although Wedge Wagner was a newer player, wasn't it?
Well, he started this season with the Overdogs. He was not there last year.
Yeah, I was going to say, because we didn't have him last year when we were doing the Overdog.
Right.
But he's an A minus. Yeah, power 97.
It's like a base 25-year-old RBI man making 11.3.
25-year-old.
Yeah, they must be building for next year. Well, they pick up a 32-year-old. Yeah, so they lose a ton of power. Contact's about the same. They lose some speed.
Fielding.
They got a better fielder.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
She's got power against left-handers and likes the high pitch.
Wow. While he's a good fielder, Cat McCarthy. While she's a better fielder, she can't throw the ball worth a tinker's damn.
Yeah. Wow. Rocket Ramon and Rhonda Horn are free agents. All right. Let's go to sign release.
My partner has been rocked to his very core. How did the Overdogs get rid of? You can't be the Overdogs without Rocket Ramon.
I'm going to sort by salary. The highest asking price is Rhonda Horn.
Of course.
She's asking for $17 million. Now, we paid Laura Franco just north of there, and I got to tell you, whoever picks up Rhonda Horn is going to get what they paid for.
Although her fielding isn't impressive.
She's followed by Wedge Wagner. So the two released Overdogs, even though the Overdogs are in last place, they released 2 players, a B plus and an A minus. You're combined over $30 million in salary asking price.
Yeah.
Cole Vincenzo goes out there. He's also released recently. Smoke Frederick. Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to get to this point of the season and you start seeing teams like jettisoning some of their best players. You're like, what in the heck
Yeah.
is going on there? You know,
Top asking price for the pitchers is Rocket Ramon. He wants 7-8.
does he?
Yeah.
Oh, I hit the okay. Yeah. So for those of you who are tuned in, we haven't. Tom and I haven't gone through a off season yet. So this is our franchise mode. We're doing the B-Wolves, obviously. Those of you who play Super Mega Baseball understand that currently there's only a 3-season franchise length. It's not indefinite. You can't just keep playing ad nauseum. So you get 3 seasons. So this is our first season. We haven't gone through what happens when you get to the end of the season. So we're kind of interested in it, and we're just assuming that the Overdogs, who at this point in the season are probably out of the playoff race, and
They're
Overdogs.
5 games back.
Yeah. 18 and
Yeah,
21, 5 games out of first place in the Seafair division, and they don't. Where are they? And they're about the middle of the pack for the wild card. So, 4.5 games out of that. So it almost seems as though they're looking at it as their season is over, and they're trying to clear money off of the salary cap for the postseason, where they hopefully will pick up new players and whatnot. So. Just strange to see some of the our last season on Super Mega Baseball 2. Tom and I were playing as the Overdogs. So Rhonda Horn and Rocket Ramon were very instrumental in a lot of wins that we were able to get. So it's kind of weird to see them get cut.
Yeah, boy. I'm looking at their cards right now. Kat McCarthy, they're bringing her, I guess, the second there. Chasey Kim, Larry LaJoy, still all those names. But, Thunder? No, the Rocket, man. Okay, Thunder Chump's still there. Emmett Bruno, the new relief. Well, how about that? Holy cats. Yeah, I don't know what to say. All right. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up here today.
Yeah.
And we'll start into our 40s games. 5 more to go for the rest of the season until we see you still back here in Florida. This is Tommy G.
And this is PJ. And we're saying thanks for watching, but get out of here.